And if you want to go on holiday, you can literally take the kitchen sink.
What should I draw?
Introducing the Bissell Symphony Complete. It's the revolutionary floor cleaner that vacuums and steam mops at the same time.
Oh my god.
The vacuum nozzle is in front, picking up
Can't get the
dirt,
foot
debris,
right.
and pet hair. At the same time, the steam mop is great for everyday cleaning or to
Never mind, I'll do it after.
You can steam mop with the reusable microfiber pad or the disposable Swiffer Bissell Steam Boost pad. The Bissell Symphony Complete is the only one that's all-in-one.
Visit us at BissellClean.ca.
Oh, what is that?
Dad, bluefish.
Honey, where's your mother?
We all have a Disney side. And the best place to show it is Disney Parks. So come to the place where the entire family can laugh, let loose, and play together. Disney Parks. Come on, show your Disney side.
The Irwin Curve Drop pliers have 3 times the gripping power of traditional locking pliers. And the power slot pliers go through wire with half the effort. Irwin Vice Grip Pliers. Patented sonic technology with up to 27% more brush movements. Get healthier gums in 2 weeks. Innovation at you. Philips Sonicare. Save when you give Philips Sonicare this holiday season.
Did you know that people are more likely to give when they are asked? So dare someone to give with you and build a smarter, more caring Canada. I help supply fresh local food to those in need. Dare your friends and co-workers to give with you. I dare Chef Massimo to give with me. And now it's your turn to dare someone to give with you. Have fun with it. Let's all dare to give.
Tell us how many people you've dared at mygivingmoment.ca, and your favorite charity could win.
Our journey to find the most interesting homes around has taken us to a former firehouse in Utah and a convent in Philadelphia. Nothing evokes England quite like the iconic double-decker bus. These titans of the roadway have ferried millions of tourists around the famous sights of London. The one sight that few people get to see is a double-decker bus converted into a full-time home. With 2 bedrooms, a bathroom, living room, full kitchen, and even a bar.
If I get bored of the scenery, I just move. And if you want to go on holiday, you can literally take the kitchen sink.
Daniel Bond and his new wife Stacy Drinkwater were looking for a traditional apartment, but high real estate prices make it difficult for young couples just getting started. When Dan realized that the bus he was riding on had more space than the apartments they were looking at, an unusual idea got revved up.
It sounds like they're just really completely bonkers.
They spent 6 months looking for the right bus, and when they found a double-decker originally in service in Dublin, Dan had to have it.
This is quite an unusual bus because it's not like a normal English bus. It's another metre longer. It's 11 metres instead of 10 metres, which means you've got the extra room for the kitchen and downstairs for a water tank. We bought the bus off eBay for £3,000. Lucky enough, there was no living one.
Stacy wasn't the only one with reservations about Daniel's big idea. His parents didn't exactly like it either.
The reaction most of the time was, you mad?
Daniel was confident that he could turn this public bus into a private home with all the bells and whistles. The bottom houses the driver's seat, a bar and lounge,
God, My hand is starting to hurt.
The top floor of the bus houses a master bedroom, living room, and kitchen, complete with a gas range. But when Dan and Stacy bought it, the floor plan was much different.
It was a working bus, so there was all seats, all lined up, all the way down.
It took us 4 months to convert it to live in it.
They started the process by stripping out everything, including the seats, ceiling, wall panels, and floorboards. Then, they added sound and waterproofing and insulation.
Everything you see, we've done ourselves, so it's one of those projects that a lot of work's gone into. And yeah, maybe I didn't know how to do a few things, but I'll soon learn on the way.
Daniel installed new electric wiring, plumbing, a custom-built water tank, and a fuel tank in his apartment. He also preserved elements from the bus's stint in public service.
We've got some of the original features, like the stop bell, still works.
When the bus was finished, Daniel and Stacy showed it to their parents in Cornwall, over 300 miles away.
They were happy with what I'd done, even though they thought I'd met them. Admittedly, it did cost a few quid to take me down to Cornwall, as it does about 9 miles to the gallon, which is about 280 quid to fill up the tank. Our house is the only house that does 9 miles to the gallon and does possibly 45 miles per hour.
The possibility of running out of gas isn't the only thing you have to get used to when you live in a tall bus.
It sways and it feels like we're on a boat.
Whether they are cruising on the open highway or parked in a scenic spot, Daniel and Stacy are all aboard, wherever life may take them. When Tucker Finn decided to preserve this corner grocery store in Toronto, Ontario, she had no idea that she'd be restoring her neighbors' memories as well.
My mother was talking to a friend who used to live a few doors up, and she said that she used to come here in the 50s and they would get ice cream. There's a lot of people who know this store. That's pretty neat.
The previous contract left a complete mess. What did they charge you?
Somewhere between $21,000 and $22,000.
Blob.
Almost close to $10,000. You paid them $50,000. This is sad. It really is. We're taking homeowners that are at the end of their rope.
My house will fall apart. They ain't getting home.
We're turning their nightmares into a dream come true.
Rescue My Renovation. New episodes Thursday at 10 on HGTV.
I need to get to work. At the end of the day, my hands are beat up. We're constantly washing our hands, so your hands are always rough and chapped. The cracks were the worst part. I've tried a lot of different products, but they don't work.
We need something that can work for our hands as hard as we work with our hands.
O'Keefe's Working Hands. Guaranteed relief for dry hands that crack and split.
There was a difference within just minutes of it absorbing into my skin.
In 36 years of practice, only O'Keefe's Working Hands has given me the relief that I need.
Find O'Keefe's Working Hands and Healthy Feet at leading retailers.
We're gonna be rich.
Did he just say itch? Don't talk to me about being itchy. How much longer could this movie possibly be? Dealing with a yeast infection? Get Monistat and get rid of it. Fast.
Get out there and save the world. It's everywhere on the way by Interstellar. Most calls it a must-see masterpiece. It's the most exhilarating film this century. Interstellar, now playing in theaters and IMAX.
Remember the best Christmas you ever had? Let's top it. Let's start fresh and make some magic. Let's visit the next best thing to the North Pole and find everything we need in one place. Let's get this and save more this. Let's make new memories and give our families a Christmas they'll never forget. Let's do this. More saving, more doing. That's the power of the Home Depot. Get 25 LED lights, now $8.75.
Leapfrog's new fat and powerful LeapPad 3. It's kid safe and kid top with a shatter-proof screen. Its smart games adapt to your child's skill level. It has lots of games, ebooks, and more. LeapPads from Leapfrog. Games and apps sold separately. Internet connection required. LeapBand from Leapfrog is here. It's the new kids activity band that's an absolute blast. Every jump, skip, and hop brings more fun, and they do cool physical activities and get healthy tips. It's fit, make fun. LeapBand from Leapfrog. Products sold separately.
Closed captioning of this program is brought to you in part by Remax. You can let an agent who knows guide you.
We visited unique homes that were one time a convent, a dairy processing facility, even a double-decker tourist bus. Here in Toronto, Ontario, one couple just loved their neighborhood corner store so much, they decided to move in.
When this was a corner store, the vendors would be up there at the front, and then off to the side, some freezers and things.
Oh, it's been 10 minutes. Wow.
Tucker Finn and her partner Sandra used the friendly neighborhood approach when it came to negotiating the purchase.
I noticed one day in the commercial listings that it was for sale, and I started speaking with the owner of the property. I got a sense of sort of what he was looking for, and we put an offer in and we got it.
The convenience store was built in 1914 and included a basement and an upstairs apartment where the store owner lived with his family. This is where Tucker and Sandra focused when they started a 2-year renovation.
Upstairs we created 2 rooms. One is a bedroom, one is an office, and in the middle is a large bathroom. So it's almost a U-shaped plan.
The office doubles as a second bedroom, so the couple debated whether or not to add a door. They finally decided to leave the entrance open, and Sandra now uses it as her office.
We just have a simple rule, which is when someone's in the office, it's as if there's a door.
Renovating the downstairs was more difficult because they had to install a new kitchen and flooring.
This kitchen wasn't here. What used to be here was basically just a little counter. The floor was wooden, and it was actually very worn out where the vendors used to stand.
The kitchen is now one of their favorite spaces.
This is the best room in the house. We love this island because we sit around it, we can cook, chop things, we can see the TV, we can see out the backyard, and then also like right behind us.
Oh, my hands.
Strange, but we
God,
really
my
like
hands.
the urban atmosphere. We see the streetcars go by and the traffic, and it just feels really great.
Part of the renovation included tearing down walls and opening up the space. They took down a particular wall that divided the stairway landing from the rest of the house.
Over here was actually the entrance up to the residential part of the house, which was the second floor. So one of the best things we did right away was knock down that wall and go for an open stair.
The staircase itself is a simple and elegant design.
The stair is really just steel channels that are powder coated, and then we have rift cut oak treads. Very simple stainless steel railing with tempered glass. But by eliminating that wall, we get to have a nice stair and a wider space.
Tucker and Sandra preserved the house's most charming features, an original design and 2 bay windows.
The 2 bay windows on the second floor, there's one in the front of the house and one in the bathroom. They were a little bit rotten. You know, they're built in 1914, so we just took them out and basically rebuilt them. And we didn't change a whole lot about them. We just simplified them, but we kept the shape. We liked just honoring the feel of the place and the fact that it was a store.
They still get reminders of the good old days when this was a fully functioning convenience store.
My mother was talking to a friend who used to live a few doors up, and she said that she used to come here in the 50s, and they would come and they would get ice cream. There's a lot of people who know this store, and that's pretty neat.
Tucker and Sandra gave this old convenience store a new life and a new purpose. Cincinnati, Ohio is known as the city of 7 hills. Atop one of those hills is a building with an interesting history. Built in 1902 as a movie theater, it later morphed into an auto shop and then a carpet warehouse. Today, it's none of those things.
I wanted to build a house, and I also needed a woodwork shop.
And so carpenter Bill Lannick snapped up the building and made it home.
I've been watching the building for a number of years, and within 2 days after seeing a for sale sign, I had the building under contract.
Bill has customized almost every part of the house. On the first floor, he has a large living room, kitchen, dining room, and den. Upstairs, there are 3 bedrooms and a bathroom. The rest of the building is 3,800 square feet of carpentry workshop. Outside, Bill discovered traces of what the building used to be like over 110 years ago.
As I was pressure cleaning the front of the building, I noticed some lettering coming through on the corner, and on further investigation that showed up as the Aragon 2.
Aragon was a chain of movie theaters, and this building was number 2 out of 5. When Bill first saw the building, it was 4,000 square feet, 4 walls, a roof, and a floor. That's it.
I basically built a house inside of a shell.
Bill converted half of the space into his home. The kitchen is in the back, and next to it on a raised floor is a dining room. Beyond that is a separate den for relaxing and watching television. Across from the den is an alcove that used to be the entrance to the movie house. The ticket counter is now a bookcase housing Bill's